Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NNRX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this on Tuesday, so that is where the green line there is coming from. And overall today, another good, solid, healthy day. Sure, it's not like the price exploded in the upwards direction, but within the grand scheme of things, so let me add a little bit more context here, and we'll squish this up a little bit. So within the grand scheme of things, sure, the price continues to, kind of have this downward slope to it. But this is not the first time the price has had the downward slope. You can see there is a pullback. There's a pullback not as big as these other ones. There's a pullback. So the point here being is that as fun as it would be for a price to just go up and up and up every single day, that's just not the reality of how the market works. No price can go straight up. There does have to be consolidation periods, and as long as consolidation periods are happening, though, at higher levels than previous ones, then that's what you want to see, because that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. And that is still fully in play here. If you look at this green line there as that level of support, and then you kind of look at these previous consolidation areas as the price has gotten lower and lower, and if you want to envision each of those as stair steps, then the overall stair step is still very clearly in the upwards direction, and that's what you want to see. So again, it's not like the price exploded to new highs or anything today, but overall, assuming you care about the grand scheme of things type viewpoint, the chart is still fully in the bull's favor, as this uptrend continues, to build upon itself. Now, the one dynamic here to just keep an eye on, and I'm kind of doing this more so out of curiosity's sake, but let's see, how the price continues to react within, this downtrending trend line right here, which over the past few days has done a pretty solid job of forecasting where the price may stop going up. So, I mean, you had a group of highs there, and then you had that high rejected, and then today, it bounced again and was rejected right at that trend line. So by no means am I saying that this, line is impossible to break or anything. I'm just saying, I'm kind of curious to see if the price can get above it. And if it does, is that going to be kind of the ignition that, launches this thing back up to not necessarily go to new highs, but at least, retest these highs up at 0.018. So overall, though, that's kind of the curiosity point, if you will, of resistance. But from the big picture of things, like I said, the price continues to chip away at those higher bases, and that's what you want to see. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.